Let's hope it becomes more epic. I'm waiting on the Storm Tiger because I want to blow some people up in a passionate way. I never understood why we have a pack gun pointing at nothing. I mean, it's literally pointing off map. Man, this thing doesn't spawn at any moment. I'm gonna take one of the weaker tanks. Uh-oh. Am I losing my connection? I am. Great, it's gonna force my modem on a restart loop again. I mean, that's... Wow, that was weird. Boo Boo is probably thinking to himself right now, what the hell am I doing? But I'm checking the stream and multitasking again. Just very bad, but it's working. Man, I lost my viewers again. Yeah, my ping is letting me spike. Ah, well, might as well take a regular tank. Yo, we joined up with this week.
To be honest, I'm a bit tired.
Ah, radio.
Yeah. Since I was demolishing the house at my
Yeah, we all have days that we are very tired, so...
I mean, it's like a piece of land that you own outside the city, outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if never mind.
Mm. It seems that you're not alone if it goes being tired. Boo Boo is tired. Everybody's always tired on
I
Saturday.
have been moving around piles of wood all this day, for all day.
Yikes.
Because I demolished well, not only me, but a crew of Armenians who demolished the old house. Although I wouldn't call it a house because it's more of a barn. Just demolished a piece of land recently, which is joined to my previous land, how do you call it? Land patch. Sorry. I forgot the vocabulary. But I hope you got me anyway.
Mm. Yay!
There's no, there is just a concept of dacha in Russia. It's like,
Mm.
I think it started in Soviet times when maybe even earlier when um,
Yeah, but Dutch is kind of it is the Germanic language, so I mean there are a lot of languages that have similarities everywhere.
I mean Dutch. Sorry, it's Russians. Russian word for it was like a piece of land and a house on it that you actually don't live in, but that you visit from time to time. Grow some vegetables there. I don't know.
You mean you just own a piece of land, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of different in at least in Russia, Soviet Union. You know, because back in the Soviet times, usually workers got a piece of land from their factories after I don't know, like 10 years of service or whatever.
Ah, like a
Yeah,
gift.
yeah. Or, because I mean, you could, I guess, buy it. I mean, but it was problematic because the majority of land
I was owned
was
by the state back then because
yeah was
of Soviet times.
was accumulated into collective farmers and
Ah, P51.
well, let's just say this house was very old. Like I don't know, nobody lived there for 17 years, I think.
Hey, actually, let me check if it's still active. Let's see. Yeah, it is still active. There's a Russian dude with a Battlefield 1942 stream, which has probably just him and his mobile viewing it, just like me. But it was quite hilarious.
What's his nickname?
It's the only other Battlefield 1942 stream, but I know it's Russian because the characters are in Russian.
Oh, what's the nickname?
It's also in Russian, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay. Oh, if you can post a link, maybe.
Yeah, it is in Russian. Mosyalov, whatever that says. It's quite easy. If you just go to Twitch, you go to Battlefield 1942. There are only two active streams. One is mine, the other one is his. It's that easy if you go to Twitch, because we're the only guy streaming this rare game.
Well, oh yeah. I haven't heard about him, to be honest.
And it's not
Oh,
about here, but it was interesting to see that there is a
yeah.
fellow 42 there active. I regularly check the 42 streams, and you get one-timers that temporarily go there to see if they get any publicity, and then they go again and they never return. And this also might be a one-timer, but looking at his stream quality, it looks like he can only play quality 2. He's streaming at 240p.
Yeah. Well, maybe they don't have enough appropriate hardware.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps I should join. I should start a stream sometime.
Yes. Actually, it would help if we start different languages. Because
Well, I don't usually talk while playing because not my style.
I know. I don't talk a lot as well either, but oh well. Actually, I'm more talkative because you have to be on Twitch, but I did notice on there that two ways I get noticed in 42 section. One, somebody randomly stumbles across it because they were looking for 42, or two, it's somebody who is actually from my own language discovering me, and they usually come in and say, oh, somebody's playing a rare game or something, and then they leave. That's literally it. They say one word and then they leave.
Yes.
But I know there are definitely more Russians playing 42. I don't know why.
Oh, I can't explain it either. But, I have I know one player. He plays FH2 campaigns. Maybe you know him, Halka Rus.
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, the dude played 1942 since it was released. He's a great pilot too, from what I can, from what I have seen.
But it's the one thing I noticed on 42. It's not just there, it's also Desert Combat. The one Desert Combat server in the European side that's active is a Russian server. So, yeah, I think if you want to have publicity a little bit more, I think the Russian channels would be a way to go.
Actually, a group in Russian, Russian kind of Facebook. It's called ВКонтакте, like translated. I don't know even. In contact, yeah, in touch. Yeah, but there are like 30 subscribers there. Actually, one of Rus handed administration over it to me like some years, 2 years ago, I think. I didn't really have time to promote it. Oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe I could try to attract new players by posting content.
Yes, it's the one thing I've been doing. It hasn't worked much. Maybe I got in this entire year. Maybe I added one player to the game. That's it. Still, then
Yeah.
I would have still called it success even with one player added to the game.
You know, one possible explanation that I could propose, but I don't actually believe it's true, is that Russians don't simply are so poor that they don't have the hardware to play modern games, but I guess in this case, this game is so old, probably even a toaster could run it, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's mostly the case that there is a stable base of players existing in Russia.
But yeah, the majority of the Russian players are also, like you say, well, they have modern hardware. At least the ones I saw so far.
Yeah, this is.
And in fact, a lot of the Russian players are also World of Tank players, which is the irony.
Yes. No. Do you know that there is an active FH2 server in Vietnam?
Nope, I didn't. God, I haven't booted FH2 up in like a year or so, at least
Yeah,
longer.
just don't want to, I don't know, promote it or whatever. Just maybe just as an example of it was
Yes.
started. It was
No.
they have a group in Facebook when they all Vietnamese guys and it was started by one guy. He's very active.
You know, that
Very,
actually makes sense
yeah, he's very
because
involved.
Vietnam, well, China wouldn't make much sense, but Vietnam and all those countries, they probably have a lot of crappy computers.
Yeah, but they also very interested in World War II history, which is a bit paradoxal, but maybe not so if you consider the context. And yeah, so where I stopped, yeah, he managed to gather like a full 100p active server in like a year.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think his Facebook group has like I don't want to lie to you, at least 5,000 subscribers, I think. Let me check.
Wow. There's one thing about Facebook though. I
Yeah,
I
I
once made
know.
I once made a Battlefield 42 account and then they blocked me for not using real name.
Oh well. Oh, actually, 2,000 subscribers, but still, it's
Impressive.
considering that official FH2 Discord has like 8,000 subscribers. Yeah, it's impressive. Oh, I think Chinese also have their own. Oh no, actually, Chinese also play on Vietnamese server because I think they managed to bypass Great Firewall. And,
Now
oh,
that is dedication when you think about it.
yeah,
Because those people have, if they want to play anything that is Western or is slightly against the communist covenant, that they have to pass the Great Firewall, which probably doesn't make a good connection, does it?
well, the, I would say that the richest part, at least, I mean, the most intelligent part.
Ah,
Oh, sorry, like disturbed me. Oh yeah, I think at least considerable. No, at least the major part of urban population in China is actually is very into tech,
yeah.
because all those circumvention methods bypassing the Great Firewall, they actually, well, actually they are what I'm currently using, like Shadow Socks, kind of VPN proxy, so something in the middle.
Yeah. I'm actually chasing a tank now, finally.
I actually spent the majority of time playing to you, speaking to you rather than playing.
I'm actually trying to play and actually talk. It's
the problem.
surprisingly actually I died more times than. And you didn't die any time, but oh well.
Another reason I have to do this is because I use my phone to.
You need to
Actually,
get. You really need to order that mic.
yeah, I know, but I don't have simply don't have time. Oh, wait, I forgot. No, that's how what I put that way. I put it that way. It's not my priority number one in my list.
Yeah, but even a crappy one out of China would like you.
Actually, wait, I have an idea.
Because the crappy ones out of China you can buy at least in the Netherlands, even in the supermarkets.
Don't know if you can buy one in Russian in my nearby shop, but
Well,
yeah.
we have Lidl, and the Lidl in the Netherlands is split into two sections. One is the supermarket part, the other one is the store with all the stuff in there, and usually there are crappy Chinese crap in there. And trust me, it's crap. When you use it, the microphone is crap, the headphones are crap, everything's crap.
I think there is something similar in the nearby shop, but it's a standalone kiosk rather than there is a woman who sells, I don't know, AirPods clones for like, I don't know, $1, $1.50. Well,
Similar, I could buy a set of headphones, I think, for like €1, but don't expect anything for it.
actually, wait, I have an idea regarding the microphone.
Cleaner again. And I get out of the team. I want to go back. I'm on allies.
User joined your channel.
Hello, user.
Hey guys.
Oh, Takmada. Guy with a lot of voice.
Yeah, is this better? My mic is more far away now.
You've always been a great voice, actually. Nobody had any trouble hearing you.
Lookout.
Ah.
No, I forgot that my new phone lacks jack.
Headphone jack.
Yeah.
The irony is, if it goes for headphone jacks, it's another thing they force you to buy new stuff.
Oh well. Might be. And the battery was dying anyway.
Ah,
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, I understand your old phone, you buy the battery is dying, but the reason why you throw the phone away is because you probably can't replace the battery without seriously doing some surgery on that thing.
Well, I have other uses for it.
The paperweight?
No, maybe as a, I don't know, as a server. Why not? I mean,
A phone server?
you can run stuff on Android. Like,
Yeah, I know you can run all type of stuff on Android, but I never thought of a server running on a phone.
oh, I don't know. I will gift it. I will.
I mean, that is an interesting concept.
I will gift it to my grandma. I don't know if I don't find any other way, any other use for it. But I mean, yeah, you can run like. Theoretically, you can run a website on it because
Actually,
you can install Linux on Android.
yeah, I was wondering about one
Oh,
thing. Not just Linux, but I know it's possible on Android to run a version of, I think, Wine. At least I read somewhere that it was possible to do it. So,
yeah.
so if that's possible and you actually get it to work, could you get Battlefield 1942 to work on a phone?
Not possible. I'm afraid. At least the problem is that Wine for Android is compiled for a different architecture.
Yeah, but
Like,
Wine is designed to run Windows executables.
yeah, but the architecture is different. I mean, Linux runs on, Android runs on ARM, while Windows is x86, x86.
I know, but
Well, actually, it is possible to run, I guess, 1942 on Android, but with one condition: if your Android device has Intel CPU, like there are some tablets.
that's one thing because you have to completely, you basically have to virtualize an entire computer.
No, what I meant is that there are some tablets that had Intel CPU that support that run on x86 architecture. Yeah. Well, another thing is that, yeah, about virtualization. I was experimenting back in the day. I was trying to run Windows XP on Raspberry Pi.
Yeah,
It worked, but it runs so slowly. I don't know. It's a startup sequence. It took 2 hours.
what? Wow. But it's the reason why I'm so interested in it is because this game is so old, and if it were to be possible in the future to run on the phone, and actually going quite good. Then you have
Yeah, I searched for that. You know, there it's a Windows application for Android, but I couldn't get it running.
it made me open up a new player base technically.
It should be possible. You know, you got a quad-core Samsung 8 on Android. Should be able to.
Yeah, but the virtualization part, that's where it comes in the problem. It just probably costs a lot of hardware just to virtualize a Windows machine.
And then, you know, the next step is of course connect it to a bigger screen. You know.
Well,
Phone.
actually, the next step is trying to get the controllability. Battlefield isn't particularly designed to run on a phone. So you would have no way of controlling anything except for the default way, a mouse, keyboard, and thing, which is bad emulation. And I'm not planning to blow it up.
Actually, someone wrapped wine into Camo emulator that emulates x86 architecture. That's actually the thing I used to run Windows XP on Raspberry. Yeah, I posted a link in the chat, in TeamSpeak chat.
But that's one thing I would say, if you have a fast enough phone that you're not going to use anymore.
I will just read out loud the quote. I will just quote the readme of this project. Don't expect performance. Don't expect this to be fast. The main bottleneck at the moment is the speed of the code Kernel generates from the input x86 code. To provide a rough comparison, my NVIDIA Shield Android TV device running regular disk Linux, not Android, runs games from the late 90s to early 2000s playable speed. The DirectX 980K samples run fairly well because they do logical alone and just call out the VM into Warhammer 40K Dawn of War starts a fresh game at around 30 FPS, but slows down to crawl as soon as few units are built.
Is there a way I can put my voice lower for TeamSpeak?
Yeah, I think in settings there's a menu entry called playback. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. No, not playback, recording.
Well, you can review the stream as well. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
It's still on the stream.
Or you can just simply change the mic volume in Windows settings, sound settings. Probably would be
Okay.
the easiest variant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, once since I found it, I mean this project, I will probably try to run 1942 on my phone.
So you already made an attempt at it.
I didn't. I want to try to. I haven't heard about this until you. Asked me about it. So.
And the only reason why, like I said, I'm interested if it is possible. Like I said, there's going to be a ton of problems. Controllability is one of them.
It's possible. Yeah. It's definitely possible. I guess.
And if
it will even run low or medium settings.
Well,
with a decent frame rate.
if it runs, then the next generations of, well, disregard phones are going to run it better, and the generation after that are going to even run it better. So there's going to come a point where literally 42 will run on a phone.
My phone, I guess it's powerful enough. Well, it's not the most recent OnePlus flagman. CPU has some. I discovered that I don't have the sound in game for some reason.
Well, actually, I do have that issue sometimes when I don't have games on. That happens in Command and Conquer Generals. What you then have to do is go to options and select accept, and then all of a sudden the sound works. Oh my god, I have 2 Germans on my Goliath. They both want to die in a passion.
No, I just put those headset.
Is that cleaner on my... No, it's not.
Maybe. Or at least someone trying to impersonate him.
I'm about to blow somebody up. No. Ah, they blew me up. I have to take the ride again.
Oh, I just need to find USB Type-C to at least adapter from USB Type-C to normal USB. It should have at least two outputs in order to connect keyboard and mouse.
I just blew a guy up. Poor guy.
There is a German in the third flag camping this SG. What's it
And it takes forever to get this Goliath to the front. Somebody killed somebody with the evil nail club. Man, that was hilarious. Two people with the Goliath. And where's Boo? And where are you, Tomata? I'd like to blow you up.
I'm a pilot.
Well, you mind being on the ground and walking around? Because this thing is slow enough.
The Goliath.
Yeah, I'm in the slow-ass Goliath. It takes forever to go to the front, but once I'm there, I'll blow up somebody.
The last week I had the Borgward 4 for the first time. And I didn't know, I thought it was like the Goliath, you know, press and boom. But it throws out boxes.
It throws out explosives, yeah. It sucks.
Yeah, it's really weird, you know. But I had some luck. I made a video with it, and also about you flying the Henschel rocket, you know.
The irony is, no matter how many videos you or everybody makes, you never get any views because, for one, you get cornered in YouTube's little corner, which...
I don't care. I don't care, you know. I just wanted to make it. It was on my to-do list. The one was the Borgward,
Well,
and the other one was the Zwillinger, and now I had a good video, you know.
make sure to use keywords in videos. As weird as it may sound, in the statistics, the one thing that helped is ever used keywords of certain vessels. So that's why I'm now using that in the front name, because somebody might be searching for it.
But then later I found out that you already made a video with it.
Yep.
With the Zwillinger.
The very beginning I made a video with it, and now I made a video again with it. I'm actually planning to make a video with every weapon still. Each
Well, me also kind of, you know.
You know, that's quite funny. It's the most viewed video currently I have is of me firing the Russian heavy artillery. And it got about 20 down votes because of the fact that I used an image from somebody else's work or something, and they were unhappy, even though I basically said I was using the Russian artillery.
Well, I got the same. My best video is about the Stalingrad propaganda, you know. But it's also my most disliked video. But I think the picture I use is clickbait, you know.
Yeah, but in the end, you have to create clickbait in order to get freaking click. So,
Yeah, well, maybe, but it was unintentional. It says, hier begint der Arsch der Welt. You know that picture?
not really.
It was a sign made up by some German lieutenant. Hier begint der Arsch der Welt. You know, everything beyond this, everything is shit. And it was I can Vostok or something in
So that's
in
why.
Leningrad area. In Leningrad area.
So that's why I now target legal clickbait. Basically, I take images from the game and I try to be as clickbaity as possible.
Yeah, I understand.
So they can never say, "Whoop." That was a lot better. Because the times where I use basically thumbnails with, well, basically either had the official vessel or something close looking to it, then I always get downvoted. So I now just use the game screenshots, but make them as clickbaity as possible without revealing the game. Which in fact 4K resolution has helped a lot, because it made it really sharp looking. I would say even my thumbnails are now more sharp looking than most people's thumbnails are there. With actually using game footage. Except for CNC channels, whenever I use footage of that, it looks terrible no matter what I do. That game literally looks too old. Never had an update, it had mods, but the mods never took over popularity. So you're left with the original, which now looks in 4K all washed out. I got a target.
On the old Void, he had the 88 guns, and you could really do damage with them in long range with the AA. Great memories on this game. In every way. Like I said, I also landed with a boot on top of building. A lot of fun.
You know, it is kind of unfair still with thumbnails if 90% of YouTubers use clickbait and you're just trying to use clickbait to get people to see the game and download it, and you get downvoted for it. It just sucks. Let's see if the Russian channel is still active on Twitch. Just for the fun comparison. No, he's no longer active. Sad. Oh well. I really wish there were more 42 real channels active on Twitch. I just hope I don't blow up. I was right next to a Panther tank. Ah. Took me forever to get the tank there. So what is up next? Boy Classic, we haven't played that in a long time, so yeah, well, even though it's a rotation, why not? Radio, you still playing or?
Radio, you never played the game Stalker?
Maybe I'll answer to you in a couple of minutes. I'm a bit busy now.
Ah, you have been playing. I can see how you're indeed.
Yeah, I'm AFK for the moment, but I was playing 5 minutes ago. Yeah.
I can see. Well, kill him, man. Just kill him. And just point me at them and I'll drive straight towards them and blow them up.
I'm nearby the flag.
Ah, you're in the tank, I bet. Or is that Boo? No, it's dark. He's the only guy on my team. You're all enemy. In that case, I hope to meet you. Man, I keep getting shot. Why they don't like my little tank? It's a cute little tank. The Why though is that Germans want to take a ride on the Goliath? Even though you can walk faster than you can go on this thing. Oops. I pressed E accidentally. Man, it takes forever for this thing to reload.
On Android, forget it. Sorry to disappoint you, but I just didn't read properly. Thoroughly, yeah. Basically,
Did you
there is
ever play the game Stalker?
Yeah, I did.
Because you're from Russia, you know.
Well, I guess most every teenager back in 2007 played Stalker. Russian, I mean. No, but yeah, but I'm a big fan of this series. What specifically you wanted to ask for? Probably it's understandable that in case it's such a popularity in Russia or any other ex-Soviet country.
Stalker in what's the other game? Fallout New Vegas. The big fan crowd. They made a series about it on YouTube. You know, replaying the game, all customized. So it's got a hardcore fan base.
Yeah, well, I mean, there are still people producing modifications for it after 30 years it was released. By that I mean full-fledged mods like with new quests, content, even new graphics.
But it's really the atmosphere that you know. When,
yeah, of course.
The first one is Shadows of Chernobyl. When you walk through Pripyat, and later you see a video about it, and then it's like you already been there, you know. So that's how good this game is.
It's
for
great.
schools and a cafe or a bar.
Yeah.
And it's like you've been there. It's really the immersion, you know, the atmosphere really keeps you in the game. It's really perfect.
Yes, I agree.
And realistic also, you know, in a way the city is not with the monsters. It's also a horror game, you know. I'm not into horror, but this game really challenged me.
I just would like to add to that for at least for.
I'm in a plane now. I cannot hear you. Sorry.
You're around that.
So he knows I'm in a plane now.
He's in the, how you call it, the C-130, I think. The Sky train.
Sky is the limit.
And I'm trying to transport a bomb again.
Now half the team doesn't know how to spawn on a plane. So they see the plane, they spawn on it, and they spawn way too early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's difficult, man. You can only spawn on the plane when you die, and you die in a random point.
You know, it's also difficult because you got a 5-6 seconds time spawn. And then you have to wait another 6 seconds before you can spawn again on the plane.
So you can't blame the dudes for spawning too early or too late. It's just the way it is.
They wanted time. Who asked for time? Did you see it?
So I want to add the summary of this game, if you let me call it like that. Yeah, I just want to add that for population of former Soviet countries, it is also a bit of nostalgia, because we were, at least the generation that was before me was raised in this atmosphere, in this architecture style.
Yeah.
All these little nuances, all this familiar.
I know what you mean. You experience that in the game. You're
Yeah.
in some kind of in between new Ukraine and also the old Russian statues and the lyrics on the wall and everything. You know, the atmosphere is propagandic a bit.
Yeah. Just
Also,
wanted to add that.
but also with children on the walls and happiness.
Yeah, just wanted to add that for at least for Russian people, it mixes with nostalgia, this immersion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it begs the question why everybody hops after trends then in the West.
What do you mean, E? Why everybody?
Everybody, I mean, it's with every generation of games, it's like the West, everybody just jumps after whatever is trendy at that moment, and then they drop it equally hard the next year.
Yeah, I cannot judge about it. A different gamer.
Yeah.
After GTA 4, I didn't even see the need to install GTA 5, you know, to check it.
Well, there's a good thing. Have you checked out Twitch when it goes for the following of GTA 5? You have about the same amount of following on GTA 5 as you have on GTA 4. But if you are streaming GTA 5, you're going to be competing against a million other people. But if you are streaming on GTA 4, you will have no competition because nobody is watching GTA 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always more towards the Arma 4 mods, you know.
But there's still a high following there, and
I know, but they're all sheep, you know. After 2000, people grew up with a smartphone and they all became sheep. And that's the new kind of gamers. They switch from Battlefield 1, which is World War One, and then they switch to Battlefield 5, which is World War Two, and they all think it's great, you know. They're all sheep. Yesterday I watched a great guy, and he he was killing cheaters and hackers. But this game is so fucking simple, you know, Battlefield 5.
Well,
I watched
well,
another game. I watched
it's
another game,
it's
Warzone or something, you know, and you could buy goods while gaming. You can buy goods and gear. It is
oh,
unbelievable.
I it's not exactly
Todtenbruch,
true in yeah,
killer
it's not
game.
exactly true in case of Battlefield 5. Yeah, this game has its drawbacks, but well, mm, it's not a bad game. It's just that the way it was presented and marketed killed it.
Yeah, marketing builds
Yeah,
games now. That's the way it is, you know. They don't want
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't want a too good game because they don't want you to play the game longer than 4 months. That will cost them money. They want you to play their new DLC or whatever.
Oh well, actually the whole point with Battlefield 5 was to create a game that would be popular for at least 2, 3 or 4 years. Because maybe
Wouldn't
you
exactly
probably
call that.
it was original intention.
Not really. The tension with the EA games these days is basically popularity until the next Battlefield is released.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yes, but as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, they didn't intend to release a new Battlefield game at least in 2 years or 3 years. I don't know.
So, still the
So
same
they just
thing.
no. Let me just explain. Instead of selling DLCs
In the
to make
meantime,
money,
you know,
trying to make money with them.
in the
Just
meantime, they're trying to sell DLC and add-ons and stuff like that.
yeah, cosmetic stuff. Yeah, but
Well, the
I
game
can
is not 100% pure. It still needs to be modified.
yeah.
That's
So the
actually every game today. I'm not going to complain about that. That's every fucking
Yeah,
game today.
I didn't play it. I played it only once and I quit it because I mean the gameplay is the pace of the gameplay is too fast for me. Just can't play it. Like many other modern shooter games like Call of Duty, my reaction is too slow. I guess it could be fixed with it would get better with more time I played, but I just don't want to waste time on it. Anyway, I wanted to say that the DICE EA rather wanted to keep the attention to it, keep the pressure of attention to their game by constantly releasing new updates, content updates. Yeah.
DLC, in
Like
other words.
they wanted to include, I think, Eastern Front at some point, but this is never materialized. Yeah. Yes, you can call it a failed experiment. Oh, by the way, since you mentioned streaming, and just want to just know one guy. He is a hardcore Stalker fan, you know, and he plays it every night, literally every night, streaming it. I mean, he always like plays. I think he played all the mods that were released for Stalker. Yeah, I don't know where he has when he actually works. Where he finds time to work, but I mean, he has some followers.
Well, I'm a hardcore mod fan of every game actually. a lot of... I'm just a general mod fan. I just like the modability of games. And that's, I find sad, it's a dying trend. Although I admit, I am somewhat drawn to actually buy Grand Theft Auto 5. Not so much for the game itself, but because it has modability. That draws me to it.
Still, Rockstar messed it up by releasing DLCs that completely fucked up the balance. I guess at least in a single player I won't be affected by this, but still.
Yeah, and that's what draws me away, is that most of the mods on GTA 5 are all in single players. You can never play the multiplayer, and I'm so saddened about that. Man, it was so easy in the older days. You downloaded a mod, there you had the servers, you joined up with a bunch of other players, and suddenly you were playing an entire new game for free. I really miss that. I have nothing against modern graphics. In fact, I probably adore having more modern graphics than this. Just that I don't...
It doesn't bother me, you know, the graphics really.
Yes, but the thing is, I don't mind modern graphics. What I mind is that I don't like to see a game have a short lifespan and not a future. I still actually quite draw in on VR chat. The reason why I got drawn into that is because of the same reason, modability.
Oh, well, I guess I'm too young to... I mean, I witnessed it, but I was too young to understand what it is.
Yeah, but you downloaded Battlefield mods, you downloaded all of it. So nobody understand what it is. It's the fact that a game can change from the original. In fact, it was the same reason I started playing CNC Generals. It was the fact that they released a whole bunch of mods on there, which I downloaded. Ah. For instance, one of the mods I just recently re-downloaded for there is called CNC Holland. I actually live streamed it. It's a hilarious mod. We actually play as the Dutch faction against the GLA and the China and USA, which is hilarious.
What time and age?
But too bad the modders didn't finish the single player campaign so well, so the game didn't actually play properly in single player. But I really like Hans, the fighter human. I mean, as soon as you build it, it says Burton is... Well, the Dutch and the British Michi, which later would translate burden is gay. Ah. Man, I died 7 times already this game without a single kill.
I guess shit happens.
Oh yeah, it happens. This time I'll take something that will make it even. Finally a kill. Damn. And if it goes for fast-paced infantry combat, I mean, FHSW is compared to regular 42 pretty fast-paced. And you die pretty quickly. Still here, radio?
Yeah. Oh, I'm fucked.
Like, the only thing I notice in modern games is that they take an incredibly strong focus on infantry combat, and vehicle combat just basically takes the back seat to non-existent. That's what I notice with every modern game. Oh man. Do we have a spawn kit in the back of our main, something like a plane? Because I want to have some way of easy killing. No, we don't. It's literally for me today spawn and die. What about you, Tomato? Actually, you're killing a lot. Suddenly, TeamSpeak is all quiet. Oh, come on, radio. I was a nice guy. May have been walking with a bazooka, but I wasn't planning to use it. So we do have a plane. No.
Fuck you.
Well, he didn't hear you. Oh, actually, he did if he was in the stream.
Fuck you again.
Such a passion. That water promised me I'll stay alive. Vent me. I said to vent me, not shoot me. Is he still TeamSpeak? I'll play till about a little over 1, and then I'm off as well, I think.
Ah, man. Wat een drama.
Nou, dat is een mozanes kocho, hè.
Terrible drama.
Oh. I died for the team.
Well, if the Germans use the pack guns well, they make really more of a difference. But now still they did good. This is a fast cap flag map. That's what you see. It reminds me of the train station of Stalingrad. It's been recaptured 6 times in one day by both sides.
Well, on to next map. Let's hope it's better.
I found it good, this map, but it's hard, you know. People need to defend the flag. If they want to get the next one, they need to defend. The same with sector. You cannot spawn in the city. You need the real teamwork on it. On FH you can spawn in the city, but on fhsw you cannot spawn in the city on sector. I like this map.
Hmm.
Any submarines on this?
No, there are no
Geek?
submarines. Last time I was in the Japanese, I took the destroyer, no cruiser, and I epically failed. This time I actually hope to kill some ships. The problem is the Allies have such amount of heavy bombers that the cruiser dies usually within the first few minutes.
Yeah, because you don't have enough crowd on the cruiser.
No, it's not a problem of crowd, it's a problem of the supply ship always sticking behind and being too slow.
Or the ship being too fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, I told them often when I was in the supply ship, wait for me. You know, on Rheinuebung, if you use the supply ship as a German, well, you can really
but
make carnage.
the cruiser cannot slow down or I'm gonna get hit. I'm taking the cruiser, heading for the ship, and hopefully not get hit. You know what would really help, actually, on both sides for that matter, but specifically on the Japanese? If we wouldn't have these giant red dots on our freaking ships. Because radio, you agree with me that that's kind of suicidal.
To go out there alone with the battleship.
No, it's just the fact that they can spot me wherever I am. Radio, get on board of this ship and man the guns. Because they're certainly gonna come, and I can see one of the Allied dots. Okay, it's San Diego. There we have it. Hitting. Almost. Hitting again. Sinking target. Okay, he's down. Targeting next ship. Don't waste ammo munition on a sinking ship. Got him. Moving towards aircraft carrier. This is a good one, man. We're doing a good... Epic. Radio, you're on board, man. Remember to target that aircraft carrier. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'm heading back with this ship and I'm gonna take planes. Oh no, we're sinking. Well, at least we managed to get them a few good hits. Wow, that was a good one, wasn't it, Radio? We sank both ships and we managed to damage the carrier, so now we should just concentrate with bombers on the airfield and leave the carrier for later. The carrier doesn't auto repair, does it? Yo, Fortnite grinder. Sure, man. Just ask away. Ooh. Well, what's the question? I can answer Dutch as well. Ah, that. Well, basically, I am part of that community, and yes, I'm also part of it. But other than that, not much actually. But oh well. Now, I'm flying my bomber. I wonder if I now actually should die. Not. Yeah, I waste my plane, I think. Let the allies have the clear flying all the way back to accomplishment. I think heading straight for an enemy carrier will do it. Come on, target me. There we go. The thing is, maybe it's best to respond in Dutch. Zoals u kunt zien is, iedereen mag eruit zien als hij wil en doe wat hij wil. En ja, je kan nou helemaal geen invloed hebben hoe mensen reageren. Het internet zit vol met trollen. En dus is zoals het is. Ik zal even de mooie wat dichtbij houden. Dat de chat zien. I really need to get a stand for my monitor. Het punt is, ja, je moet nooit zo doen. Je mag hem niet afvallen hoe iemand er ook uitziet. Je mag snel ook zien zoals je wil. Of je het wel belachelijk.
I'm flying, can I hear you?
I know, you're flying, I'm also flying, and I can barely hear anybody as well. Crap, I need to get back in game. You're flying a bomber with an 800 kilogram bomb and doing nothing. hell's going on? Why am I playing suddenly? Ah, fuck. Yeah, I think I had a locked mouse. I just managed to stabilize it. Well, if you ever have internet in fhsw, this game is completely free. And we're always looking for new players. And I'm just here to spread the game. If you scroll down, you can actually download it. Oh, first airfield down. Now I actually went back for one. This is gonna be rare, man. The Japanese rarely win this map. I'm gonna have to ask Rubu in the US what's up. Targeting. Perfect. Oh no. I'm dead. But I took him with me. Wow, that's the first time I actually gunned somebody down with the gunner seat. Oh, I think I spoke too soon. Yes. Total victory.
Well, I think it was quite amazing. Make it back and forth with a B-17, you know.
Well, the beginning was amazing. Me and Radio were in the say it. I don't have the name of the Japanese cruiser. What name is that actually? Is it Mugami? I think it is Mugami. Anyway, me and Radio target both ships, and I sank both of them, damaged the carrier heavily, so that was great.
Aiming over long distances with a ship is pretty hard.
No, that's easy. You just have to don't waste all your ammunition at once. You fire one salvo, you see where it lands, and if it lands too short, you aim higher. If it lands too far, you aim short, and eventually you get that little icon where you know you're hitting the enemy. The thing is, in the battle, you get carried away, and you want to launch all those shells at once, and then you're just hitting the water.
Oh, I'm more a mathematical guy, you know. Like you say, I'm being big arty fan, so what you actually say is what you do with a mortar. You take shots, you take them too short, you take them too long.
Yes, and the same goes for the ships. Single shots, not multiple ones.
But still, it's hard because we don't have the scope games have, you know. So you can zoom in and make the angle for your cannons. It's like a semi simulation what we play. Ever see the video about the Scharnhorst? Is when the British had radar guns, radar controlled guns, so they didn't see the enemy, but they could control their guns on basis of their radar facts, and that's how they hit the Scharnhorst because the Scharnhorst didn't have that technique. It's really interesting. Also, how the Japanese were way ahead in night vision with the naval ships. They were really frontier, and they put loads of money in their naval, but they didn't put it in their army and infantry.
Right. Alright, let's see what I can... Germans. Crap, somebody took the Kubelwagen already. I want to go in the Allies, I want to blow stuff up. I want to be the GLA Postal Delivery Service. If you actually know that quote. Tugmada, do you know that quote? Who says that? Or radio?
Sorry, I missed you.
When I said I want to be the GLA Postal Delivery Service, which vessel actually says that quote? GLA?
I don't know, from a movie?
No, it's from a game. It's from Command & Conquer Generals.
Okay, I never played it.
Man. It's the bomb truck. When you build a bomb truck, it says GLA Postal Delivery Service.
I think Retarded had some funny speech lines like that too.
Isn't Command & Conquer also with the Russians?
Yeah.
When you hear,
Oh, it's kind of a
and
spin-off.
you hear
Or is,
acknowledge in the Russian style, you know, acknowledge.
That's Red Alert.
Okay.
But yeah, I played all the Command & Conquer games, and my favorites are, well, Command & Conquer the original and even the remake aren't my favorites. I don't know what it is with everybody and they love it so much, but they are not my favorites. My favorites are Red Alert 2, Red Alert 3, actually, surprisingly. And other favorites are, well, the General series and Zero Hour and all the mods that I made for it. So when I'm now in this car, like, just keep reminding myself of the GI postal stuff. Only thing I'm missing is being able to disguise in an enemy vessel. And that was a thing. German tanks.
My favorite is Kirov reporting.
Oh yeah, Kirov airship. Ah, the Soviet heavy airships.
Recently, I just saw an M10 on this map because apparently it was added in a new patch.
Why did they make an AM-10 on this map?
It's just one
GLA
thing it's
postal
out of
service
place.
failed. That thing is gonna blow. Running away. No, 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 no. Damn it. Man. I kept delivering 20-second charges and now I lost both my Humvees. Oh, sorry. Really ships. Really. Other infamous quotes of units are, of course, the Tesla trooper saying, "I'll give him a jolt," or like a Christmas tree. Man, why can't they make games like that anymore with so much humor in it? Just have to say it this way, it's just that these days games are like all sensitive and careful. Ooh. Yes. No. I had for a second there 5 viewers. You know, that usually happens when a Dutch streamer ends the stream and I randomly get picked as a stream to host afterwards. And then they all drop away. Sad, ain't it? We have all flags. Well, that's kind of... it also happens because of we have better vessels, don't we? Do your Germans even have anything heavy?
They got a Panther 4.
So, why do we have an M10? I mean, that has a... what? It has a 75mm or something? Why do we have an M10? It makes no sense in this map. Because that is basically a heavy tank destroyer and the Germans have a freaking normal Panzer IV. No! Alright, I want to see how powerful the M10. And this was edited by the Japanese, not by you, Radio. By accident.
No. Oh, it's the same.
Because I want to now try it. I basically have a 76mm long barrel. Yeah. I can see how this would be totally dominating. Let's see how much damage I can do. Uh-oh. Come here. All hiding on the damn hip. Damn it. No! Ah, what he used. Man, that sucks. I had second there for 6 views, I had a random guy pop in, just ask a bunch of questions and then he leaves and that's it. Oh well. It's always like that. Aye. Cleaner. Oh. I got teamed to the Germans. Oh crap, I'm the only guy online, so I might have to set maps now. Alright, I have to log in. Well, why not? We haven't done naval. I'll log in. I really need an ammunition box now. Oh, problem solved. That's a way to go into the afterlife. It's not just out of place here, it's kind of overpowered.
Well, it's been a while since I've seen Allied doing so good.
Yeah, but it's kind of overpowered.
Now we're really kicking their ass, man. We went all out aggressive. That's the way to do it. They're sitting back with the better stuff, and we hauling ass. I love it.
Yeah, but the M10 carries a big gun. It's basically not really suited for this early war environment. No.
Total ownage. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Smart team play. I pump my team up to go and keep attacking South Flag so it will drain the power, you know. And it worked.
We are, well, I said Rheinuebung next, so. Might or might not play next, don't know yet. Probably will still, population's still good enough, but that will definitely be my last. 20-second shot. Ah. I died so many times attempting to kill a tank with that grenade. Or magnetic mine or whatever that is.
Nice. But too late.
Ooh, these original Panzer II models are, well, pretty ugly. Oh my god, that shovel was hilarious. Of course they find the Volvo, but not enough. It's already... Can always... Oh, come on. Uh. Boys. Man, why does it always end in a equal vote? I can't always have them the way it is. And Wada, you didn't win with Kukuski Day 2, besides that map is always one-sided. Gone. And this is the second week actually, I wanted to say we haven't seen any activity from the DDoS, or have we?
Fuck you.
Too bad he didn't hear it.
Yeah. I hit this fucking Valentine 5 or 6 times.
Whoa.
Fuck this guy.
Well, the good news is Naval is next, so you can fuck him up.
No, I don't go. I'm out.
Oh, you're gonna sleep with radio?
Yeah.
Oh, good night, man. Sleep well.
Apparently because I don't want to even talk about it.
Apparently because of what?
I don't know. Sometimes I hate the damage system in this mode.
Hmm.
It's not simply not fair. I outgunned him, like, and he still. Oh, fuck it.
Well, I die in a million
User
different
disconnected
ways.
from your channel.
Just get used to dying. I think we'll just worry too much about dying.
Met wie had hij een probleem?
We hadden het probleem dat hij dus iemand schoot en dan deed het niet de schade dat hij had gewenst en toen schoot hij terug. En dat gebeurt vaker bij radio.
Nou ja, je hebt bijvoorbeeld, om een voorbeeld te noemen, is Cleaner. Die speelt vanuit Amerika. En die heeft een voordeel hè, met zijn latency. Ken je dat verhaal?
Ja en nee, hij heeft ook een nadeel. Want hoe hoger je ping is, hoe langer het duurt voor jouw kogel om de vijand te bereiken.
Ja, nou dat schijnt er ook. Hij vertraagt onze games, zeg maar. Dat is waar het op neerkomt. En met latency heeft hij ook een voordeel, weet je wel.
Nee.
Een goed voorbeeld van latency is, verder weet ik het allemaal niet wetenschappelijk. Maar
Toevallig weet
dat
ik die
is wat
kennis
ik
wel.
wel van ervaren heb. Maar ik weet ook wat jij bedoelt. En vooral als je een langzame computer hebt, dat je echt achterloopt als je bijvoorbeeld gaat vliegen op een Amerikaanse server. Weet je wel.
Waar jij het over hebt, dat heeft vooral invloed op als je van link naar link naar link verbindt. Een goed voorbeeld daarvan is, ja, zoals ik het zeg, CNC-generaals. Dan maak je een zogeheten linkverbinding. En dan verbind je letterlijk met elkaar en ieder ander al in een soort van kringetje. En dan is van invloed de langzaamste computer en de langzaamste verbinding maakt de rest langzaam.
Ja, nou, ik zou je een goed voorbeeld geven.
Maar in dit geval is dat niet het geval. Want Battlefield 1942 werkt op een ander principe.
Maar ik zal je wel dit voorbeeld geven en dat ken jij ook. Je zit achter sandbags, je hoofd steekt uit, je doet je hoofd omlaag. En nog, meer dan een seconde word je geraakt en ben je dood, weet je wel.
Dan is dat met ping te maken, maar dan is dat
Ja, dat
altijd
bedoel ik. Dus diegene ziet nog jouw kop boven uitsteken, schiet daarop, terwijl jij je kop al omlaag hebt. En dat is zijn latency voordeel. Dat is wat ik bedoel.
Nee, want het voordeel die hij heeft is dan helemaal verkeerd. Want je ziet het in het verkeerde principe en dat moet je in 3 dimensies zien. Oké.
Let's game. Ben je Duitser of Engels?
Ik ben Duitser. Ik probeer het simpel uit te leggen.
Ik ook. Laten we eerst even gaan plannen hoe we die zwillingen gaan bemannen.
Ik ben in een submarine. Simpel als ik is, ik ga altijd naar de voorkant toe, midden toe en zie wel of ik het overleef. Maar ik kan latency uitleggen als geen ander, want ik weet exact hoe het werkt. Als je verbindt met de server in Amerika, dan moet jouw verbinding eerst naar die server in Amerika toe.
Via je provider.
Juist. En van die server gaat het dan weer naar die speler toe en zo wordt het verbinding verspreid.
Ja, dus er zitten 3-4 kliks tussen.
En wat het inhoudt is dat de verbinding met de speler met de laagste ping heeft de latency voordeel. Want hij ziet altijd alles als eerste. Dus als zijn ping 20 is of 10 is of 5 is, dan heeft hij altijd die ping voordeel. Maar als je ping 200 is of 130 is, dan moet je rekening houden met het feit dat waar je vijand op dat moment is die niet. Hij is altijd 1 stap voorwaarts. En wat Cleaner heel goed kan, is inschatten waar die vijand is.
Met het beste materiaal.
Ja, maar hij weet exact hoe hij dat moet doen. Maar dat betekent niet dat hij een latency voordeel heeft. Hij heeft een latency nadeel, maar hij heeft leren mee te spelen. Als ik een ping van 151 zou hebben op Amerikaanse server, dan heb ik de grootste moeite om iemand te raken.
Toch valt wat mee hoor, want ik speel ook met Ozzy en die heeft een ping van bijna 300, weet je wel.
Ja, maar ben je ook in de Amerikaanse server geweest?
Nee, maar hij komt uit Australië, hij speelt op een Duitse server dan. Daar heb ik jaren mee gespeeld. En hij kon ook gewoon vliegen met de Stuka en alles.
Ja, je kan alles doen, maar je zou een heleboel dingen missen in het begin, tenzij je rekening houdt met je latency. Dus heb jij ook op, nou zo simpel bijvoorbeeld, heb je op Moon Gamers gegamed?
Dat weet ik eigenlijk niet meer.
Heb je niet gedaan, oké. Heb je op niet Team, wel heet het ook weer, EA 1.17 gegamed?
Ja, ik heb op Wolf Gamers gegamed jarenlang.
Ja, maar dat is een
Uit
latency.
Amerika.
Ja, maar die had een latency van 100. Daar voel je het niet echt.
Oké, nou maar toch, omdat ik een oude computer had. Weet je wel, bijvoorbeeld bij Celo liet ik altijd de eerste minuut die map, terwijl ik al in de map was, wachtte ik een minuut. Zodat mijn computer die map kon loaden, zeg maar. Ik voelde hoe zwaar die map was. Anders ging binnen een minuut spelen, kreeg ik vertragingen. Weet je wel, zeg maar.
Maar het feit is, hoe hoger je ping, des te slechter het voor je is. Dus voor team is het in wezen slechter, maar hij heeft ermee leren spelen. Dak, als ik hem altijd kill, zegt hij, oh, dat komt door je pingvoordeel. En dat kan ik niet echt
Ik dacht dat ik in een repair ship ging zitten, maar ik zit in een Heinkel, dus ik hoor je niet zo goed.
Oh, oké. Hoorde je? Misschien zou ik de stream nou eens een keer naar de Hollandse sectie moeten brengen. Je hebt namelijk op Twitch ook Just Chatten en Gamen sectie. En daar vinden we nog wel eens Nederlanders. De kans dat ik daar zichtbaar ben is vrijwel 0, maar je weet maar nooit. Al heb ik op dit moment elke Hollander die ik meegemaakt heb, stelt een paar vragen of gaat een beetje trollen en gaat dan weer weg. Nooit hebben ze interesse in de game.
Ik haat het zo, hè, hoe die spawns af en toe zo de weg kwijt zijn. Bij boten en bij die spawn vehicles, weet je wel. Kijk, wij snappen het op een gegeven moment. Maar dan nog denk je, ik spawn in die en dan spawn je nog in een andere APC, bijvoorbeeld bij oma.
Yep.
Het blijft een verhaal op zich. Ergens wel weer lachen. Net als vanavond bij Void met die paratroopers. Maar zo ging het ook in het echt, dat die gasten gewoon scared overal neerkomen, weet je wel. En dat vind ik wel weer mooi in die map. De helft snapte geen moe van hoe ze moeten spawnen op zo'n map, weet je wel. Ze drukken gelijk op die paradot. En dan, veel te vroeg. Nou, dan komen ze daarachter en dan komen ze erachter dat het 6 seconden op een gegeven moment duurt, weet je. Hetzelfde principe, hè. Leg dat maar eens uit, weet je wel. Eerst. Dat iemand pakt een carrier, die gaat ermee varen, maar Maar die heeft niet geleerd om te stoppen, weet je wel. Of een battleship. En die vaart hem zo uit de map per ongeluk. Dat soort dingen gebeuren hier allemaal. Ja toch? Soms niet expres. Maar iemand weet het helemaal niet, dat hij die carrier moet stoppen. Nou gaan ze bij Secret Weapons valt het allemaal nog mee. Maar bij Forgotten Hope kan je echt niet opstijgen als die carrier beweegt, weet je wel. Dan heb je de grootste toestanden.
Ja, dat is een Forgotten Hope zo, dus dat je daar de vliegtuigen niet vastzitten.
Dus er komt zoveel bij kijken. En ik vind het zo jammer dat het niet in een loading screen allemaal staat, weet je wel. Omdat wij, vooral met Secret Weapons, hebben een loading screen wat meestal een minuut duurt. Nou, dan kan je zoveel informatie al in stoppen. Van, hey, val niet enemy main aan. En
Ja, maar
ga niet spawncampen. En zo gebruik je een tank.
dat kan niet,
Weet
want
je
dat
wel.
is de image van de map.
Dat snap ik. Maar begrijp jij ook wat ik bedoel?
Ah,
Dat we zoveel gemiste kansen hebben om het spel beter te maken.
De gemiste kans is, dan zou ik zeggen... Is
Hé, luister, je bent nieuw, je vindt een bommenkit. Hoe de hel kom jij er nou achter hoe dat werkt? Ten eerste, bij Secret Weapons, als die van een andere partij is, kan je hem helemaal niet gebruiken.
Oké,
Nou,
heb ik een punt.
dan sta je ook 10 minuten te flippen, weet je wel.
Hier is het
Ja,
punt.
toch?
Hier is het punt. Elke game die je vandaag de dag koopt in de 21ste eeuw heeft geen gebruiksaanwijzing. En je dient alles te leren. Ja, vroeger had je grote gebruiksaanwijzingen met je games en alles. Een heel boekje erbij. Maar vandaag de dag is dat er niet meer. Wil je een gebruiksaanwijzing, dan kijk je naar een online tutorial. Dus wat je moet maken is tutorials hoe je wat en hoe gebruikt.
En de zwillingen is op.
Yep, aan het vliegen ermee. Oordeel. Dit ding recht krijgen is zo moeilijk.
Houd hem hoog.
Nee, ik probeer eerst recht te krijgen. Ja.
Dat
Oh
snap ik.
shit, stuur, stuk vliegtuig.
Vlieg maar een rondje.
Nou ben ik nog krop. Ga voor destroyers eerst. Die kleine schepen zijn een stuk makkelijker te doden dan die grote. Crap. Wauw, dat ging snel.
Hey, je moet dus eerst even een knop indrukken voordat je je target hit. Ja toch?
Ja, dat klopt.
Ja, rechts of linker.
Een van de twee. Eén is geloof ik om jezelf op te blazen, de andere niet. Maar eerst kijken wat ik nu spawn. Ah, ik spawn op de supply ship die aan het zinken is. vliegtuig geworden. Het is wel wandelen op een schip, is alleen gedaan op Battlefield. Je kent die bug toch wel met het lanceren.
So how to fly that aircraft?
Ah. Oh, je bent aan het vliegen. Ik kom erin gespannen. Die vliegt. Tokmade, jij zit in de vliegstoel, man.
Ja, vlieg jij maar.
Ik kan niet vliegen, want niemand zit in de stoel al. Alle stoelen zitten vol.
Nee, niet.
Eens nu het een inkomt, dus... Nu kan ik vliegen.
Hij is leeg. Weet je wie je moet laden?
Ja, op de supply ship. Maar er is geen supply ship.
Hoe vlieg je dat ding nou? Hoe stuur je links-rechts?
Met de AD. Dat is de enige...
Ik zag het stuur niet heen en weer gaan, alleen maar voor en achteruit. Ja, gaan we oefenen.
AD, het is heel rottig dit ding vliegen, maar het is mogelijk. En sturen, dat kun je wel vergeten met dit ding. De supply ship terug, denk ik. Eens wie de bevoorrader krijgen is via dat ding. Oh, je bent dood. Oh, je spant in de tweede. Ik ga ook spannen in de tweede.
Hij is zijn enkel.
Ja, nee, de tweede is er daar weer vooraan. Ik heb hem gezien. Als je nu valt... Oh, never, laat me zitten. Er zijn alleen torpedoboten nog. Laat me... Dan ga ik maar met de torpedoboot.
Nou, ik zag jou vorige keer uitstappen en dan zag je die radiotafel in een vliegtuig.
Dat klopt.
Maar door de snelheid glitch ik er nu waarschijnlijk gewoon uit, weet je wel.
Nee. Dat hebben ze eruit gehaald in de nieuwere versie.
Oké, vriend.
In de
Dat
nieuwere...
wou ik even checken. Ik denk, we zijn toch rond aan het vliegen zonder ammo.
Maar
Ja,
nu
daar
hebben
ging
ze...
ik.
Klopt. We zijn nu met de nieuwere versies en hebben ze het eruit gehaald omdat het te veel glitchte. In de nieuwste versie dan kun je gewoon erin spannen en moet je erin gaan en that's it. Het probleem is, de piloot is verantwoordelijk voor ammunition en eens dat je ammunition krijgt is via de supply ship. En sinds dat ding praktisch gezien onstuurbaar is dat nog eens een keer heel moeilijk. Oh. Misschien dit een onderzeeër. Nou komt het bevoorradingsschip er. Lekker. En nou moet ik zelfmoord plegen om te zorgen dat ik ergens anders in zit. Ondertussen een andere kaart even neerzetten. Ah, hoor. Oké, hij is gespawnd. Ik ga erin. Hij moet vliegen.
Oh ja, verkeerde grond.
Oh. Ah, ik ben dood. Hierna ben ik af hoor. Dat was echt binnen de laag. Oh, dat ik geen destroyer tegenkomt. Sorry. Bootje is even per ongeluk. Ja, die is van ons. Daar is de destroyer. Ik wil wel wat tijd. Nou word ik onder de geallieerden gegooid. Lekker. Duurt voor eeuwig voordat mijn boot terug gaat. Took Marty, you bastard. Ik heb me niet geraakt.
So lucky. So lucky.
Ik ben niet geraakt.
Nee.
Maar ik had even een derde kijker voor een tijdje te redden, maar die is alweer weggegaan. Ach, een wonder dat ik niet opval. Fuck man. Die onderzeemer had er me bijna. Ik ben af, man.
We're taking casualties.
Laat het ook maar.
Ga je er vandoor of niet?
Ik ga slapen. Ja. Misschien dat ik nog een potje doe op CNC, maar dat is de enige.